Excuse me, because I've been sick for a couple of days. But anyways, um, pre-market analysis. Okay, that's Asia. Pre-market analysis. Is our prices looking? We had a 4 hour bearish SMT that was formed. Price was extend was like, see how we were coming out of the value gap. It was, I wouldn't really call it so much of a value gap earlier. I mean, this for value gap doesn't even matter anymore. Once it closed above this high, this for value gap doesn't matter anymore. um, like it's a useless for value gap. I don't look at it as a for value gap. Or if we were to come here and reverse, that would be like, what is it? Not for value gap fill. But anyways, we were coming down here. We had this 4 hour low, which is Asia low on both pairs, and then yes, we were bullish on for 4 hour. But like I said, since we were coming down here, we made the 4 hour bearish SMT, we made the hourly SMT, and in low time frames we were bearish. So this candle closes at like 9, I believe. So it's, hold on, this is 0. It's gonna close at 1. Yeah, so it closes at 9. So yeah, we were bearish here, inversing this gap, and also breaking structure to downside on NQ. On here it was on here it was if we closed below 7% extension, and we inversed this gap, and we made a bearish SMT. So what am I thinking? Look, we have these external lows right here. With these external lows right here, and then we have, yeah, it's just really the external lows, and then Asia low right here. This external low and this Asia low. So I was just thinking that price can continue and at least continue lower, and continue this new trend, come out and take this low right here. Um, Market open. We opened and we broke structures to the upside, like a before market open. I thought maybe we might create a bearish S&P or something, or we're just feeling this 30-minute for value gap. Holy shit, I hate this MacBook for both of these pairs. But we ended up changing order flow to the upside on both pairs on the 5 minute. I mean, we were actually sorry, we were already bullish, but maybe like again, I told you like this. I thought we could probably fill 30 minute value gap or something, but price just placed up this much, like up high this much. I just can stay with 5 minute order flow. We've displaced even higher, made equal highs. Boom. I don't know if these are getting taken out right now or later. I don't really care. But if we come and fill out for this 5 minute for value gap, that'll be perfect. Price came into equilibrium right here. We had a 1 minute change in order flow cycle on ES. We inversed to the downside, and then see, we inversed to the downside here. Came into equilibrium. Broke checks to the upside. That's a confirmation, yeah. But look what we have to keep in mind. You don't have to wait for both pairs to confirm to the upside, but I did like usually. It depends on the context, but It depends on the context usually, but here, like when we broke structure, let's see what it is. Yeah, like 941. We were still bearish on here. We were still bearish here on NQ, and I was just iffy about it because like this is weak, and yeah, we have these equal highs here, but it was just weak. Like the 5 for value gap was right here, and we were bearish in the 1 minute. So I would rather want to see like a close above here, above this high, change the overflow, so both are correlated, and not even just because of correlation, but like I want to see NQ bullish because we're bearish right now, in this 5 minute for value gaps right here. I'm thinking like is close. So this is kind of scary or improbable. I had FOMO, but I remain in control because of there's someone named Akram. If you guys know who he is, I see one of his videos, and he talks about like whenever you feel FOMO, understand that the algorithms, they're literally basically that the algorithms are designed to make basically to they make money off of you FOMOing, and they do certain things in a day to day basis to make you feel FOMO. So I was like, right now the 90% are feeling FOMO, and I'm not gonna be a part of them. And he was saying when you feel FOMO, understand that you shouldn't enter basically. Well, yeah, obviously you know you shouldn't enter off of FOMO out of discipline, but like understand that again, the algorithms they do certain things to make you feel FOMO. So I put it in mind that the algorithms, yeah, did this, and they want me to feel FOMO. So I'm not gonna fall into their trap, or like I'm not gonna be a part of the 9%. So I'm just gonna wait. And then price ended up coming, replaying this 1 minute low, wick into survivor flag up. Usually when we displace like this, I wouldn't wait for a proper retracement because there's a lot of buy orders. We would wanna There's a lot of manipulation in the market. Instead of just wicking in, we would come back and have proper retracement, or we could even change our flow to the downside. But instead of waiting for a proper retracement with the actual down candle here, I enter off of this wick because of these 1 minute equal highs. And not even just that, when we broke structure, we created another relative equal highs. Look how close we came to it. Then prices in drawdown. I did feel fear around here. This candle literally looked like it was about to break structure to the downside, but then it came back up. Price started respecting it, and once like at least when we came here, I'm like I know price has to take out these equal highs. Once we take out these equal highs, I'm confident we're gonna go up at least like around here. We displaced. Then after that, around here. Well, no, around like here or maybe here. I placed a trade break even because like we're very far up. It's better, and I targeted a historical a historical shit for our value gap right here. If you see this, this is the start of it. This is the middle of it. I didn't target that, but targeted all the way up there. And yeah, we bounced it out, bounced that range out, and I hit CP. And also on the higher time frame, like post analysis, like look, we were extending out of this 4 hour equilibrium. So and then emotionally, I mean, I told you guys how I felt emotionally. Before the trade, I mean, I was confident in it, and I really believe that I did the best decisions. One of the like the main things helped me are looking for the most probable setup of the day and only taking that and trusting my system. What else? Not trading to pass the account because when you trade to pass the account, that's what, for me personally, and like a lot of people, that's when I feel FOMO. That's when I feel like I have to do this, I have to do that. The losses matter a lot, and it makes you give a fuck more. So But I do well. Not entering until NQ is bullish, given that like the fair value gap was very close. The 5 minute fair value gap was literally right there. Well, not literally right there. It was, but it was close enough for me. And us still being bearish just wasn't enough for me to like. It was iffy for me to enter. Just could, even though ES filled equilibrium and confirmed orders to the upside. So yeah, I don't see anything really that I did bad. How I can improve this trade, but hey, that's the trade recap for today. And then the news, it was just two orange folders. Yeah,